Hey guys. Um, my name is Patience Woolridge, and I am I'm a branding and like UI UX designer, but I'm gonna talk about the Black experience um, for this talk. So here we go. Um, as a poor girl from the South who was blessed with all the tools for success required to make it in life, I continue to wonder, how do I win in a world where the system is not set up for someone like me? There's a different type of responsibility for those from less fortunate households that doesn't leave much room for failure because there is no safety net. So I made sure to work my ass off to create impeccable work. Um, Despite exhaustion from dismantling certain expectations and trying to fulfill others, I still matched the work ethic of the design industry and worked around the clock. Um, I couldn't be Black and unable to keep up, so I tried to make it look effortless. Lots of energy spent juggling who I was with who I wanted, with how I wanted to be seen or how I didn't want to be seen. And as years passed, I've watched white peers without degrees climb high and fast and negotiate equity and investments and build generational wealth. And am still six figures in the hole from my bachelor's and master's and still helping to pay family bills. If my work was great and I put 10 to 12 hours in daily and I was more qualified and experienced than Chad, why wasn't I compensated as such? I defied all odds that the system required of me, but not to sound angry or anything. So, is it called imposter syndrome if you're treated as an imposter? I didn't let my Blackness get too loud, and I stayed in my lane. And I'm agreeable and nice because I'm just grateful to be here. But maybe it was the darn glass ceiling, and the failure is my own. But I'm a strong Black woman that handles any and everything that's thrown at me. So why is my superpower not working? The company prioritizes diversity, so they're excited to have me on board. There's an Indian tech guy, and Chad was gay, and the VP adopted a Black kid, and the company posted that Black Square in June. So surely they valued my unique perspective. After a while, years, I realized I had it all wrong. Why was I playing along with the rules designed to keep me out? Asking permission to use this Black girl magic when the game's fine print said no Black girl magic allowed. We even had a racial uproar. We didn't have an racial uproar for me to pretend I'm not Black, and Ben and Jerry's didn't read America for filth for me to co-sign with systemic racism, and Band-Aid didn't come out with brown Band-Aids for me to act like I'm not excited to have some brown Band-Aids. There's a Slack community created for all the Black designers and a hashtag movement to hire Black in an industry shifting initiative, holding agencies accountable for diverse leadership. Lord knows my mom didn't sacrifice this much for me, and stayed bent over backwards to provide better opportunities to create the best foundation possible for me to not be out here being my greatest self. So why am I playing small at work? Black women for centuries have done and still do entirely too much for any one of us to not walk boldly and proudly to her full self and secure any motherfucking bag we want. We are queens and icons, influencers, teachers, actors, rappers, singers, athletes, writers, lawyers, doctors, directors, designers, entrepreneurs, comedians, and multi-hyphenates. We are unprecedented, unmatched, unbothered, and imitated but never duplicated. We are straight, gay, trans, bi, and non-gender conforming. We are sassy, classy, bougie, and ratchet, book smart and street smart, disruptive and peaceful. We are fighters, but even bigger lovers. We are not perfect, but we're pretty damn close. And yes, we are angry. We have a lot to be angry about, but we are also joyful because that is one thing that cannot be taken away. But my God, are we tired? Constantly being everyone's superhero because we usually end up being the only adults in the room, even though there's rarely anyone there to save us. We are rooting for everybody Black and reclaiming our time, drinking more water, staying moisturized, going to therapy, fixing this country, and we will still continue to turn this mother out. We are the blueprint. So excuse me while I transition out of that impotent, debilitating, strong Black woman trope and transitioning into remembering who the fuck I actually am. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Patience. And can you give a shout out to where people can find you, or tell people where they need to find you?
Absolutely. I have a new website going up right now. It kind of has that coming soon splash page. But I have another website that's up there too. You can find it at havepatience.design. And then my email is havepatiencedesign@gmail. So kind of like, have patience, but have patience design too, LinkedIn, Patience Lee. And then I have a design Instagram account and a personal Instagram account too. So that is here for you.